Now we're doing lesson number 5. I am never upset for the reason I think. This idea, like the preceding one, can be used with any person, situation, or event you think is causing you pain. Apply it specifically to whatever you believe is the cause of your upset using the description of the feeling in whatever term seems accurate to you. The upset may seem to be fear, worry, depression, anxiety, anger, hatred, jealousy, or any number of forms, all of which will be perceived as different. This is not true. However, until you learn that form does not matter, each form becomes a proper subject for the exercises for the day. Applying the same idea to each of them separately is the first step in ultimately recognizing that they are all the same. The Course is leading us to understand that although we've been conditioned that being angry with our child for leaving a mess on the floor is somehow a small upset, but that our spouse has cheated on us is somehow a really big upset, that illusion is going to be dismantled, because we need to understand that every upset is equally as disturbing to us. Paragraph number 2, when using the idea for today for a specific perceived cause of an upset in any form, use both the name of the form in which you see the upset and the cause which you ascribe to it. For example, I am not angry at Spencer for the reason I think. I am not afraid of Peter for the reason I think. But again, this should not be substituted for practice periods in which you first search your mind for sources of upset in which you believe and forms of upset which you think result. In these exercises, more than in the preceding ones, you may find it hard to be indiscriminate and to avoid giving greater weight to some subjects than to others. It might help to precede the exercises with this statement. This is a really helpful statement to begin to create a frame of mind in which to enter into exercises that are asking you to make everything the same. There are no small upsets. They are all equally disturbing to my peace of mind. Let me read that again. There are no small upsets. They are all equally disturbing to my peace of mind. Whether you make the crumbs on the kitchen counter left by your partner or your child, if you make that small and then you make an accident on the freeway really big, you are separating them and letting your ego mind believe that there are different sizes of upsets, which is going to allow you to justify some over others. But they're both equally disturbing to your peace of mind. You just lost your peace, whether it's for 5 seconds with your child or 5 minutes on the highway. It does not matter. You blocked yourself from feeling peace in that moment. That's what these exercises are pointing to. Paragraph 5. Then examine your mind for whatever is distressing you, regardless of how much or how little you think it is doing so. You may also find yourself less willing to apply today's idea to some perceived sources of upset than to others. If this occurs, think first of this. Here's another tip that Jesus is giving us. I cannot keep this form of upset and let the others go. For the purpose of these exercises, then, I will regard them all as the same. Again, this is just a little tip to shift our thinking, to train our mind to be receptive to the exercises. I cannot keep this form of upset and let the others go. For the purpose of these exercises, then, I will regard them all as the same. Paragraph 7. Then search your mind for no more than a minute or so and try to identify a number of different forms of upset that are disturbing you, regardless of the relative importance you may give them. Apply the idea for today to each of them, using the name of both the source of the upset as you perceive it and of the feeling as you experience it. Further examples are, I am not worried about Spencer for the reason I think. I am not depressed about Spencer for the reason I think. 3 or 4 times during the day is enough to do this. Again, This is to begin to bring up emotions, feelings, and people so that we can begin to recognize that we have attached specific feelings to them, and those feelings, those emotions, we have given them bigger weight and lesser weight. But all of them are equally disturbing to our peace of mind. So enjoy doing this exercise. It's only going to continue to become more eye-opening. Thanks a bunch for your willingness to do this. I'll see you later. Thanks.